Hello everyone, how it's going? The green lung of our planet is facing an alarming challenge, and it's crucial for us to understand the implications of these fires. Let's explore together not only the devastation caused by the Brazilian wood fires, but also talk about how this became an issue used for political platforms and the impactful changes occurring in our precious forests. Let's delve into this important conversation. Well, my name is Ed, and today I'm here to discuss a topic that deeply concerns the wildfire in the Amazon. Our forest won't be the same in the future, and this is a fact. Experts show that if we continue with our preservation this way, there is a possibility that our forest will become a savanna, and it's extremely dangerous. But why it's so dangerous? The Amazon rainforest is home to an incredible diversity of plants and animals, providing essential raw materials for the pharmaceutical, cosmetic, and food industries. Its economic value goes beyond Brazilian borders, positively impacting international trade. Because of this, the Amazon plays a fundamental role in the Brazilian economy, contributing significantly to sectors such as agriculture, livestock, and the timber industry. Its biodiversity and natural resources are essential for the country's sustainable development. Recently, we had the highest numbers of fires that our country has ever had. But don't take what I'm saying as an absolute truth. Research it yourself. To save you the trouble, I bring you a series of studies and data saying exactly this. But what phenomenon would be responsible for these fires? The main cause of these fires in the Amazon is related to deforestation. The search for land for agriculture and livestock often involve felling trees, and fires are used as a method to quickly clear the air. Agricultural and livestock practices, such as plantations and pastures, contribute significantly to fires. The use of fire to clear land and prepare it for economic activities is a practice that, when left unchecked, can get out of control. In addition to deforestation, extreme weather conditions, such as periods of intense drought, can intensify fires, making it more difficult to control the fire and increasing the affected area. I also need to say that this period of September is usually the worst month of the year for fires in the Amazon, as it is a dry month. However, the number shows that in 2023 we are in the second worst September since 1998. What irritates me most about this is that in every 4 years, groups decide to take up the Amazon cause to promote themselves, when deep down they don't care what happens there. I want to make it clear that I don't support former Bolsonaro or President Lula, and that's exactly why I will criticize them. In 2022, we had a large number of fires, and this really should be questioned. During this period, artists and politics around the world took a stand to defend the Amazon. Anitta, Luciano Huck, Leonardo DiCaprio, Marina Silva, and others made posts on their social networks criticizing the current government and holding it responsible for the fires. In their defense, Bolsonaro and his minister say that fires were common on that time of the year, and there was nothing that could be done to prevent them. Currently, in 2023, with the recent fires, opponents of the Lula government frequently attack the president and ask for solutions to our problem. But on the other hand, his supporters ignore the current fires and don't demand the president for change. The big question is, where do the oppositions go when their candidates are in power? In 2022, we didn't see any supporters of Bolsonaro government protesting against the fires. Everyone was ignoring the issue while the oppositions tried to find a ways to tackle the problem. But now, in 2023, with the problem getting worse again, we don't see supporters of the Lula government raising the issue for debate, but simply ignoring the facts. The point I want to get is that their priority was never in fact to demonstrate concern for the Amazon, but whether to win discussions and achieve the status that the cause comes from. If we don't come together and realize that the problem isn't with a government, but a problem of our whole people, we will never be able to save our forest, and the result could be desperate.